All right, Quoia. So now we're going to get into the tarot. So this will be the third video, and I have one more that I'm going to do for you. So let's just cut this deck and let's see what Spirit has for us when it comes to you and your love life. And then I didn't forget, you wanted to know what you should do. So we're going to get some advice too, okay, in the next video. But for now, I want to take a look at what this person has done. What was the obstacle with you and them? What was the issue? What created the distance between you and them? Spirit, please show me what I need to see. Spirit guides, angels, divine ancestors. We have the Five of Swords. So swords represent what's going on mentally. They also represent the air signs. So Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This person, as you can see, you see how they're standing here with these swords that they have stolen from these two characters. So there could have been, this could be you and this could be the other person that they were dealing with. This is the person that we are talking about. What they did, Spirit is showing me, is they came in and they stole from you. They stole your energy. They stole your love. They stole your body, your sex. They stole your time. And I just feel that they did the same thing with the other person, because that other person didn't know about you. The third party, they didn't know about you. See how there's three people there? This triangle that this person created, being sneaky, playing mental games. The swords represent mental games, manipulation. They manipulated you and the third party because they didn't even tell that third party that you existed, right? That they were in a relationship. So they didn't know. And so they got played, and then of course they hurt you as well. So both of you got hurt, and both of you, the funny thing is, you see how you walked away from this person, but the other person, the third party, did the same thing. You could have been wondering, did that person stay with your person? They did not. They also walked away because they found out what happened. Somehow the other person, that third party, found out about you. And I see them also turning their back on this, just the same way that you did. So anyway, the Five of Swords is about this person wanting to win at all cost. The thing is, they were greedy. So they wanted to get as much attention, because they are an attention whore, whoever this is. I can feel it. They like the attention of the opposite sex. Okay, and if they are same sex, they just like attention, period. And so again, they didn't know how to draw the line. They didn't know how to create, boundaries with other people and let people know, hey, I'm in a relationship. I cannot deal with you. I can't talk to you. That wouldn't be right to my girl. They didn't even let people know that they had a girl. That they were in a relationship. And so this is someone who, no matter who gets hurt, they're going to do whatever they want to do because they feel just that powerful and like they're just that slick that they can get away with it, and they don't care. Tell me more, Spirit. Temperance reversed. Okay, I'll show you in the upright. Another blockage in this connection is that this person created turbulence in the relationship. They created a lot of instability. There was an up and down, in and out, like we talked about energy. Look how you see that up and down with the water? And you see how with the water always represents emotion. So this is someone who created this roller coaster within your emotional stability. And so because you went from happy to sad to being calm and peaceful with this person, to the next week you could be depressed. They just took you all over the place. And I feel that. And you're someone who's very grounded, and you're also very protected, because you see that angel, you're protected in the spirit world. You have guides, you have a spirit team, and in particular, I see someone that has passed over, Quoia, a female that has passed over. She could have wore her hair natural, just like this angel, and very curly, full head of hair. But this character is watching over you in particular. We all have a team, but I just see a female in particular that, your journey, you see your journey. There's been a lot of ups and downs in your life and your love life. And this angel has been with you. One of your guides, they've been with you all the way. And so you haven't been by yourself at all. If you thought that you were and you feel alone sometimes, just know that that's not the case. I see how protected you are. And anyway, this person, they created this instability, and you're someone that's grounded, okay, in your emotions, but also you know how to center yourself. And this person just made you feel so unstable and all over the place and in your head. And that's not the usual you. They made you feel not like yourself. You understand? And so Spirit said, hell no. And whoever this angel is that's watching over you definitely wasn't having it. And I would say this, because I have my team that's around me. My spirit guides, when they see that I'm upset, or God forbid if somebody makes me cry, if I'm in a relationship or they hurt me, that's it for them. Next thing you know, everything, I don't have to do anything. Everything bad just happens to this person. And that's not me doing anything. That's just the karma. Your guides, your angels will make sure that that person receives karma. I just had to get that message out. Not that we wish bad on anybody, but I'm just saying. Now, now that we got that out, let's see, how do they feel about Quoia? How does this person feel about Quoia right now? Well, 10 of Pentacles, reversed. All right. They wanted, and they came off like they wanted this fairy tale ending with you. And you guys could have been married to this person. Doesn't have to be. But if you're not married, you two talked about it, like having kids. Maybe you want a few children, maybe 2 kids. You guys talked about having a couple kids, because I see 2 kids on the card, and buying a house, and I see this. And also the Pentacles represent money. So this is about leaving a legacy. You guys could have talked about going into business together, and so that you guys can create this legacy for your family, where your kids can eat off of that, right? Later on in life. And they just feel like that whole dream has come to an end, which it has, of course, because they created the mess. Tell me more, Spirit. More Pentacles. Look, 4 of Pentacles now. This is the 4 of Pentacles reversed. And this is how it looks in the upright. So we have the 10, and now we have the 4, that's 14. That's 5 when you simplify it. 5 of Pentacles, that card represents being out in the cold. This person feels like you shut your whole entire chapter. The chapter has been closed by you. You have shut them out. They feel neglected. They also feel rejected. The 5 of Pentacles card is about being in lack. So they could feel like you lack emotion for them right now. You lack feelings for them. And another thing is they feel like you had it, that there's no chance in coming back. And they are really feeling it. Just so you know, if you're wondering if this person is somewhere living it up, living their best life, they're not. They are somewhere grieving. They're in a dark place. Okay? Cold, lonely, depressed, very dark. That card, the 5 of Pentacles, I could see it in my third eye. You know, I could see it. But this card here represents the fact that in the past, they could have been someone who was very clingy to you. Very clingy. They could have been someone who was like on that, who are you calling? Who are you going with? Where are you going? Calling you every 5 minutes. That kind of thing. It could be that. This card could also represent, because there's different meanings with the cards. It could represent that they in the past were, as we talked about, blocked off when it comes to their emotions and their heart space. They didn't want to let you butt so close. You could feel that they rejected you in the past. And being that this came reversed, they are now, they want you to know that they have released that blockage. They want you to know that they're now open, where before they weren't. So somehow things have changed in their mind. They could have been doing work on themselves. We're going to see what they've been doing since you guys have not been talking. But I do see that this is someone who wasn't aligned with their self in the past. You guys could be on 2 different wavelengths when it comes to spirituality, which I do see. You know, you're at a high frequency, they're at a very low one. But this shows with the 4 of Pentacles come in reverse that they have become realigned. So again, they could have worked on themselves in such a way. I don't know. I want to see how long you guys have been out of contact. We're going to see that in the next video. But yeah, they could be not doing too good when it comes to their finances, or they could be someone who has a hard time holding on to money. They spend